Gemma, may I have a word with you?
Yes, Susan. How can I help you?
Lately, Todd has been complaining a bit. He's worried about whether you're taking good care of him.
What? He said something like that? What exactly did he say?
First of all, he said that your cooking has been getting worse lately.
What?
He said it used to be a little better. What's going on?
Cooking? Did he say that? I don't think I've been cooking that badly. Although, I have been busy lately and may have been cutting corners.
He also said he isn't satisfied with the housework in general. I wonder if you do cleaning and laundry properly. He said the house is always a mess when he comes home.
Housework in general. It's true that he is a neat and tidy person, so I try to be careful. I may not be able to do everything perfectly, but if he would tell me that directly, I could make more effort.
And you know what? He said it's annoying when you ask him many questions every time he comes home late from work. He seems to be very stressed.
I didn't ask him that many questions. I'm just trying to have a conversation with him. I didn't think that I was stressing him out. Did he really say that?
Yes, because you can't take care of him properly. He must be very unhappy with you.
But Susan, if he is so unhappy, why doesn't he tell me directly? I think it is important for married couples to understand each other and communicate with each other.
That's because he is so kind. He doesn't want to hurt you, so he's holding back from telling you. I can understand.
I see. But Susan, if he doesn't tell me directly, I can't do anything to improve things.
Gemma, don't keep making excuses. You should make more effort as a wife. It's your role to create an environment where he can come home and feel safe, right?
I'm making an effort too, but... Susan, let me ask you something. According to your common sense, do you think it is the natural role of a wife to take care of her husband?
Of course I do. As a wife, it is natural for her to perfectly do the housework and cooking for her husband. When I was younger, that was the norm.
But Susan, times have changed. Nowadays, it is common for married couples to share housework. Todd and I both work, so I think we should help each other with the housework.
What are you talking about? You're just being spoiled. It is a wife's responsibility to do her housework properly. He is working so hard outside the home, so he should be able to relax at home.
I understand what you're trying to say. It would be helpful if you could also understand the state of married couples today. We too would like to support each other in our lives.
You know, you might be the only one who thinks that.
Huh?
You should make more effort and serve Todd. That's your duty as a wife.
Yes, I understand.
Gemma, I have a question.
Yes, Susan, what is it?
Are you hiding something from me?
What? I don't think so.
Oh my! How dare you neglect me and enjoy yourself?
I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about.
I heard that you and Todd are going on a trip. But why didn't you call me? I want to go with you guys.
A trip? We don't have any particular plans to do so. Did Todd say that? I really haven't heard anything about that, you know.
Not that he told me directly, but when I visited you there this morning, he got a phone call, and I heard him talking about a trip.
What?
You were planning to go on a trip, aren't you? What kind of a plan is it that you didn't tell me about it?
I didn't hear anything about that, and I'm surprised that Todd was talking about a trip. Susan, could it be that you have misunderstood? I was out at work as usual today, and I didn't plan any trip at all.
You probably didn't want me to hear about it anyway, so you went out of your way to call and told him about it. You always avoid me, so I assumed it would be the same this time.
No, that is not true. I was really out for work, and we never talked about the trip in the first place. I think there is some misunderstanding.
You have always treated me badly, haven't you? You're trying to get rid of me by planning a trip for you and Todd alone, aren't you? That's your way.
You are mistaken. It's you treating me bad. I respect you and have never thought of you that way.
Anyway, I'm going on a trip, you know? Don't think that it will be just the two of you having fun. Change the number of people from 2 to 3. Call me as soon as you have the details.
We really haven't planned a trip. It is fine for you to come with us, but first of all, that assumption is wrong. I would like you to confirm this with Todd.
I will not tolerate any backtalk. If you understand, get on with the procedure. It's your job to make sure everything is ready so that I can go, isn't it?
I didn't plan this. I don't understand how you can make assumptions like this. I think you should check with Todd. Todd, do you have time now? There's something I really want to talk to you about. I'd like you to text me when you've settled down.
Gemma, what's wrong? What is it that you want to talk about?
Oh, you have time? Actually, Susan said something strange.
What did she say?
I think she was at our house this morning.
Oh, she just came to visit, and you don't mind if I brought her in, do you?
No, I'm not talking about that.
Hey, Gemma, do me a favor and get along with my mother. She's getting older and she has more things to worry about. If you just give her a little attention, I think she'll be relieved. I'm caught between the two of you, and it's really getting on my nerves. I'm so busy with work and I'm tired of having to deal with all these problems at home. I'm really counting on you, Gemma.
I'm sorry about that, but she is always so strict with me, and I feel like she's never satisfied with anything I do. But this time, I wanted to ask you to listen to me because it concerns you too. I think she has some misunderstanding about you, and I want to talk to you about it.
Can you stop getting involved in that kind of way? I'm tired too, so why don't you just say it a little nicer?
I didn't mean it like that. I just want to make sure of the facts.
I just finished the business meeting with a client, and this comes so soon after that. I don't have time to catch my breath. I'm really tired. And you want to make me even more tired by listening to you complain about her? I have an early morning tomorrow. Why can't you think of a better timing?
Well, this time, I don't want to complain. I just want to make sure. I'm going to send you a text message about what I want to talk about, so please take a look at it later. It's important for you too.
Oh, don't leave a history of your complaints on WhatsApp without permission. It's even more depressing when I look at it during work.
I didn't mean it like that. It's important for you, so I wanted to tell you.
That kind of thing annoys me. I come home from work tired, and I don't want to have problems at home. Please think about me a little.
You think I'm annoying you? I'm trying to do my best for you, but it's hard to hear you talk like that.
Anyway, the reason you can't get along with Mom is because you're not trying hard enough. You have no choice but to grasp her thought and try your best to make her like you. That's our role as a family.
That's not what I'm talking about right now, but I'll talk it over with her sometime.
Just let me take a break, okay? I'm really tired. When I'm on a business trip, don't text me unless it's urgent. Please, think about me a little.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry to bother you at work. I thought I'd better let you know as soon as possible.
What's up?
I'm going on a business trip starting next Tuesday. I'll be away from home.
Again?
What do you mean, again? It's my job, so I have no choice. I don't go on business trips because I want to. There are certain jobs that I can't miss in order to maintain client relationships. If I have to travel more, it's to meet the company's demands, so please understand.
I was thinking that for the past 6 months, you've been getting business trips almost every month. It wasn't like that before, and I haven't heard that there was a change in departments. Is there any particular reason for the frequent business trips lately?
There has been a change in the nature of my work. A new project has started, and I've been put in charge of it. That's why I'm traveling more. Don't make me explain every time. You have your job, so you should be able to understand a little.
I understand. So, from next Tuesday until when? How long is this business trip?
It'll be 9 days.
Why is it so long this time?
It's a long trip, but it's my job, so I can't help it. I don't want you to complain.
I am just surprised at the sudden change. You're the one who doesn't need to overreact to every single one of my replies.
Don't get all up in my face. I'm tired, and it's making me even more stressed out.
I'm just surprised at the sudden change, since you usually stay 2 or 3 days at the most. Anyway, I understand about the business trip. So, what time are you coming home tonight? I just want to know what time you'll be home so we can spend a little time together before your business trip.
I'm working overtime today. I don't know what time I'll be home. Every day is so busy these days that I can't even predict what time I'll be done.
Well, I knew that was the answer. You always say that, so I knew it would be the same this time.
Then don't ask. If you know, don't waste your time asking. Don't make me waste my time with unnecessary questions.
So, you don't want dinner, right? You'll just eat at random while working late, right?
Yes, that's right. I'll eat something while working late. You don't have to prepare anything, so don't worry about it.
I understand. Well then, I'm sure there's nothing more to discuss here. I'll call you if some things come up. Good luck with your work.
Gemma, are you bothering Todd again? Don't you ever contact me again. I really can't believe you.
What? Susan, what is it?
I never thought that there would be a wife who despises her husband's mother so much.
Susan, I don't understand.
You are so cheeky.
Are you perhaps talking about the trip you mentioned the other day?
Of course I am.
Oh, I get it.
What?
Todd is going on a business trip starting today.
Huh?
Since the business trip is to a sightseeing spot, isn't it possible that there was a misunderstanding between you and Todd?
What? Either way, I made sure to make a reservation for me to stay at the hotel.
What?
Since you didn't do very well, I made the arrangements myself.
Oh.
Gemma, I think it was 6 months ago. Todd gave me a second-hand laptop. I went to the travel site and noticed that I was still logged in with Todd's account. That was the end of it at that time. I went back to the travel site to see if I could possibly make a reservation for this trip. I checked the travel site and found that there was a reservation for 1 room for 2 people at the luxury hotel.
A luxury hotel?
Yes. If it was a business trip, as he says, the company would not allow him to stay at a hotel that costs so much per night. In the first place, the reservation should have been made by Todd alone. But if there are 2 people in the same room, it is definitely a trip for 2. In other words, it is confirmed that this is not a business trip.
Indeed, it is, isn't it?
You finally admit it. Now, as a punishment for you, I will order you to stay in a separate room of a lower rank, which I have taken. I will stay with Todd in the most luxurious room with an open-air bath. We'll be enjoying our first time in a while as mother and son together. So I promise, I won't forgive you if you interfere with us.
I understand.
Gemma, I just arrived at the hotel where I'm traveling. I'm about to check in, but expect me to be busy for the next 9 days until I get back, so you'll hardly be able to reach me.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. I heard Susan is at the hotel with you.
Huh? Hey, what the hell did you do? This is definitely your doing, right? Tell me the truth.
Tell you what?
Don't play dumb. My mom is staying at the hotel we're staying at today.
At the hotel?
When I arrived at the lobby to check in, my mother was there. What's the meaning of this? Did you do something?
I didn't do anything. I didn't know that she was going there until just a few hours ago.
Huh?
Well, I did what I could in those few hours.
What?
Todd, listen to me. She gave me a hint to expose your affair while she was bullying me.
Huh? What are you talking about? I didn't cheat on you.
When you bought a new computer 6 months ago, you gave the old one to Susan. At that time, did you delete all the login information for travel sites?
No.
The travel site had the login for your account, and Susan saw the reservation information.
What?
It turns out that there is a reservation for a room with an open-air bath at a luxury hotel that costs so much per night, starting today. The reservation was for 2 people in one room. So Susan was thinking that we had left her out and added a reservation for herself. Today, she showed up at your business trip.
Wait.
But this doesn't seem right to call it a business trip, does it? The hotel for a business trip is a company expense, so there should be a set limit on the amount of money. I think the maximum is $100 per night, right?
Well,
Well, I already know. Your affair partner is a receptionist at the company. You two have each submitted a 9-day vacation request starting today, as if you had a plan to enjoy your vacation. I can't believe you would do that knowing how much trouble we're in.
Hey, how do you know that?
Because I called the company to confirm. I asked your coworkers to explain the situation. They were questioning your actions too.
What are you doing?
Don't take the liberty of making me sick and using me as an excuse for your cheating trip. Do you have any idea how much you betrayed me?
I didn't mean to do that.
Your coworker who answered the phone secretly told me. I heard that you and the receptionist were flirting with each other. Apparently, everyone knew about your behavior. You had no idea how obvious your behavior was.
No, that can't be true.
So I'm going back to my parents' house. I can no longer live here with you. Our relationship of trust is already broken because of your betrayal. From now on, let's talk through a lawyer. We need professional help to solve our problems. I don't think we should speak privately anymore.
Lawyer? Is it really that big of a deal? Why do we have to go that far?
Yeah, it's for the divorce and to get alimony. There has to be a price to pay for your betrayal. I can't put up with your lies any longer.
That can wait. Don't decide so suddenly. Let's talk again. I didn't mean it.
I won't wait. I've already decided. Do you have any idea how much I've suffered? Oh, I got a text from Susan.
Hey, Gemma, what is going on? Who is that woman? I can't believe Todd is with a woman I don't know.
She's a receptionist at Todd's company. He seems to have been with her for a long time.
Receptionist? Oh no. Please explain who the hell that woman is.
I don't want to take time, so I'll tell you. She is Todd's lover. I couldn't believe he was meeting her behind my back, but I have proof.
His lover? How could that be?
As you said, it was a trip, not a business trip. I am sorry for making assumptions about that. But in fact, he was planning to leave me behind and go with a cheating partner.
What? Did that really happen?
Well, the companion was not me, but the affair partner. So it was an affair trip. Todd even lied to me and made time to spend with her.
Oh.
Still, that's great, isn't it, Susan? You didn't like me as a daughter-in-law, so you bullied me. And then you exposed your son's affair.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to do that. I was just worried about Todd.
You love your son too much, and I thought you were a pain in the neck with all my heart. But that came in handy at the end. Without your relentless pursuit, I might not have realized his betrayal.
I didn't mean to.
Thank you. Thanks to you, the truth came to light.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant to say...
I really appreciate your help. I was able to calmly think about what to do from now on.
So, no, I
am going back to my parents' house now, so I don't think I will see you again, but take care. Thanks to you, I can make a new start.
Wait, Gemma. Do we really need to do that? Can't we talk some more?
No, Susan. This is the best decision for me. I'm not going to get involved with you guys anymore. After that, I heard there was a big fight on the trip. Susan got into a brawl with the woman with whom Todd was having an affair. She broke all the furniture of the hotel and asked for $10,000 to pay for the damage. I demanded alimony from Todd and the woman with whom he had an affair with, and asked her to pay it all in one lump sum. With this one incident, the whole company found out about the affair. The woman with whom he had an affair resigned from the company, unable to bear the humiliation. Todd was dumped by the cheating partner, and the whole company began to look at him in a negative light. He couldn't take it anymore and left the company. Susan started to try to gain complete control over her son again after he lost his job. She brought Todd back to her own home and has been giving him strict instructions on a daily basis. Todd is once again under his mother's supervision and is no longer able to move of his own free will. Susan seems content with her son being with her, though. But Todd is tired of this life, and each day is painful for him. Susan gets furious when her son does not listen to her, and their relationship is getting worse day by day. As for me, I was able to start a new life, free from their snarky relationship. I am clearing everything in the past and taking a new step forward. There are many things in life, but for now, I'm going to live my life with my happiness in mind.
My name is Shelley. I'm 22 years old and a private university student, majoring in astronomy. I have my parents and my younger sister, Kayla, who is cute and smart since she was little and has always been at the top of her class in school and in everything. Compared to my sister, I am ordinary in terms of talent and appearance, and my parents discriminate against me, and my sister looks down on me. One day, when my sister went to Germany to study abroad, the problems that had been accumulating finally exploded. I'm in the middle of a lecture right now. Can I talk to you later? It's not a big deal, is it? I don't care. Just answer the phone, Shelley. And I don't care about your schedule. I told you to always answer my phone, didn't I? How many times have I told you? There's no way I can do that. What a pain in the ass. So, what do you want? Like I said before, I'm in the middle of a lecture, so hurry up. Hey, did you hear about it? About what? Big news! Kayla got her PhD from a German university. Oh, right. She went to Germany to study from last year, right? That's great. Right. I was worried about her at first. Compared to you, Kayla is cute and brilliant, But to go abroad for 2 years? I really didn't feel like I'm breathing until now. But if she got PhD, that's a different story. Not that it's any of my business, but if you were so worried about her, you shouldn't have let her go abroad. You know, Kayla is a freshman. She's not a child anymore, and overseas is not as dangerous as you think. I've told you many times that Kayla can study better than you, and she's as pretty as a model or an actress. Anything could happen to her. She must be popular, unlike you. I'm sure she'd be in trouble if someone strange likes her. You, on the other hand, are just a plain girl with nothing special to offer but looking at the stars and the moon in your spare time. And even though you go to a university, you haven't shown any success. It's like chalk and cheese. Don't make me laugh. You're talking like that again, Mom. That's enough. I don't want to hear it. I've told you many times, I'm your daughter too. Why are you so mean to me? Well, unfortunately, we're related by blood. I can't believe it too, even though I'm your parent. I mean, it would have been fine with having only one daughter if you were as good-looking and studious as Kayla. But you weren't, so I had no choice but to give birth to Kayla and pin my hope. What a waste of time, effort, and money. I don't know where I went wrong. A waste of time? What do children mean to you? I'm looking forward to Kayla's future. I bet she'll do even better if she got her PhD from a German university. You're her big sister, so you should support her as much as you can. Don't ever drag her down. Don't worry, I won't get involved. Shelly! Kayla's coming back at the end of this month. I can't wait. Now that she'll be back, she's going to use her qualifications and experience she gained overseas, including her PhD. Your room should be hers. I want her to relax and enjoy herself. What? What do you mean by that, Mom? I mean exactly what it says. I'm asking you what it means. Answer me. I live in a dorm room, but that room belongs to me, right? She has her own room. I still have a lot of my important things there. But you know, she can't use her room now. Only your room is available. You know, it's your fault. It's because you're addicted to fortune-telling and spirituality and bought all kinds of shady power stones or holy water from shady places like a fool. What do you mean like a fool? Those things are very sacred and important. I couldn't help it. No matter how literally brilliant she is, I was worried about that girl. You know I'm her mother. Besides, I was told that if I buy them, my daughter will be able to study abroad in peace and enjoy and be successful, and that's what happened. You shouldn't have taken that sketchy person's word for it and spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to buy all those things and use the room as a storage. Besides, now that Kayla will be back and has met your expectations, you don't need them anymore. So if you get rid of all that stinky stuff, she can have her own room. And there shouldn't be any complaints or problems, right? No, you can't do that. She's going to spend the rest of her university life here, and in 3 years, she'll be working, remember? Her role is not over yet. If I throw them away, she might lose credits at university, waste her qualifications and knowledge, and most importantly, she might get into a bad company. And most importantly, she might end up working for a bad company. If that happens, can you take the responsibility? What is that? Overprotection has gone too far. Don't you realize that you're being tricked and wasting your money? I don't think Kayla, who brags so much about herself and has ability, would drop her credits and qualifications so easily, because she's brilliant, right? If she fails her credits, it's her responsibility. And if she's going to work for a bad company, she should quit immediately and change her job, right? No, I don't want her to have such a hard time. Failure is not acceptable. Huh? Wait a minute. Then what about me? I was going to keep my mouth shut, but what about me? What the hell am I supposed to do? You don't care about me. I don't care about you, LOL. Do whatever you want. I have Kayla. Still, it's a student dorm, you're living alone. You're a big sister, so don't be such a baby. Kayla. As if I'm a stranger. This is ridiculous. Don't you have any compassion as a mother? Do you only care about her that much? I don't have any tears for you. I don't expect anything from you. Kayla will do her best in Germany and bring back useful qualifications and knowledge so that me and her father will be safe in the future. That's why I'm going to get rid of everything in your room. LOL. Kayla's going to use it from now on. LOL, I'm busy, so bye. Wait. Anyway, I'm going home now. Until then, don't touch my room. I told you, I have something important. Hey, what's this all about? How dare you? Did you completely ignore what I said? I told you not to touch my room until I come back. I didn't ignore you. I had no choice. Kayla was living abroad for 2 years where she's unfamiliar and now she's tired. There's also the time difference, and I wanted her to take a rest soon. She's my precious daughter. But does that mean you're really going to make my room her room? This is crazy. I told you, Kayla's room is filled with my precious lucky items. So the only room left is yours. You're a big sister and you're asking a lot. You're so brazen. You don't even live here now. I don't want to hear any more of that nonsense. What's wrong with you? You threw my novels, clothes, and all my stuff off the balcony, didn't you? And it had been raining like crazy that morning, and the yard was muddy. It made everything soggy and unusable. Why don't you just buy another novel or clothes? Besides, useless? It just got wet and soggy, right? You can dry the books and wash the clothes. You know, Mom, it's not just for me, but do you know that you're causing a lot of trouble to the people living downstairs as well? You know we live on the 4th floor, right? I apologize to them for you. I know. I don't feel sorry for you. I don't even know the strangers living downstairs. They won't even know it came from my place. LOL. You're insane. I had no idea you have no common sense and unaware of parental duties. Oh, well, if you hate me that much, you don't have to come home anymore. I'll feel better if you don't come back. Huh? You're not my child. You've been nagging me from the beginning. If you don't like what I say, then fine. Go live on your own. Are you serious? You're not just crazy. You're insane. Even if I have your blood in me, you don't give a shit about me? You're persistent. I told you from the beginning that you're not my child, right? LOL. You say that far? You're so hopeless. I really didn't think you'd be this harsh. Whatever. You told me I'm crazy or insane. You are hopeless. Well, that's enough. If you insist, I'll break off the relationship between you and me. Wait a minute. Who are you talking to? I didn't raise you that way. Who I am talking to? Are you acting like a parent now? Don't make me laugh. What's wrong with me mentioning it? I can't think of you as my parent. You are a stranger. And to be honest, I can't deal with you, let alone Kayla. And I was thinking of leaving by the time she gets back from Germany. You really are a cocky little girl. If you want to break off the relationship, then fine. I've always thought that you're not my daughter in the first place. As of today, I'm done with you. Now get your belongings and get out. And don't come back. I don't need you to tell me. I don't want this house. I'm sick of it. I hope you have no regrets. Well, goodbye. Shelly, it's been a while. How are you? I was worried about you. I was wondering how you're doing. Who are you? Excuse me? I'm your mother. Did you forget? Mother? Who are you talking about? And what are you talking about? I don't even have a family anymore, let alone a mother. I don't have time to talk about the old days with a stranger, so if you'll excuse me. What do you mean a stranger? It's only been 2 years since you ran away from home and you've forgotten your mother? Ugh, how can you be so brazen? You messed your own daughter's room, covered all my things in rain and mud and made them unusable. And then you said unbelievable things like you're not my child or I wasted a lot of time and effort on you. I don't think you can call yourself a mother after all of that. But what are you here to tell me now? Mothers say things like that to their children when they get frustrated. You know what I mean. I was just taking it out on you. I mean, it's your fault for making me frustrated in the first place. Talking to you just makes me more irritable. You know we call this crap? And this is a very stupid one. So what do you want? I thought you're getting frustrated talking to me again. I mean, we both will. Don't tell me you want me to come back home. Don't worry. That's not what I want to tell you. This is very embarrassing to say, but I want you to send us money. Huh? Sending money? Are you kidding me? Why? Actually, Kayla got a job at LL Company after she graduated from university, using the qualifications and knowledge she gained in Germany. But 2 months ago, she suddenly quit. What? LL Company is, I believe it's a major German manufacturer that's well known in the US, right? Let me ask you why she quit. It seems like she didn't get along with her boss. He scolded her in front of everyone. What? Is that the only reason? Kayla didn't have enough money to go shopping, so she borrowed some money from the cash box. Well, that's absolutely a wrong action. Borrowing a little money? That's embezzlement or a thief. An employee must do it. She would get caught. But if she only got scolded, she was lucky. Thanks to those good luck items, LOL. But he didn't have to scold her in front of everyone as a warning. Poor thing. She was so embarrassed and angry that she slapped her boss, and it made it hard for her to stay there. Her hand must have hurt too. Poor Kayla. That's 100% or even 300% her fault. She deserves it. Embezzling money and then slapping your boss? That's hopeless. So let me ask you something. She didn't quit. She was fired, right? No, I told them on the phone that Kayla is quitting. Even in a big company, there are things you can do and things you shouldn't do. I can't have Kayla work with a boss who would hurt her. Even though she's heartbroken, she is looking for a next job. But she can't seem to find a job because no company has a good eye for her. Kayla says, I'm tired, I'm hurt, I'm going to rest. And she stopped looking for a job and stays in her room most of the time. What? You called the company? That's insane. So she has no job now? She embezzled money and now she's a shut-in? LOL. Hey, don't say like that. You still feel inferiority? She's just hurt because she got yelled at by an adult for the first time. She's a sensitive girl. Anyway, she's just resting and will be back in the world soon. Unlike you, she's a perfect girl. After all, Kayla is so brilliant and different compared to others that she got her PhD in Germany. Thanks for the parental advice, which I'm sick of after 2 years. Well, I understand most of the situation, but why do I have to send you money? I'm already done with you guys, remember? You even told me not to come back too. In the first place, you were able to live by buying so many lucky items and spending so much money that you turned Kayla's former room into a storeroom, right? You didn't need my money to live until now, so you don't need me to send it to you. Are you up to something? It's not that. It's just your father fell ill. Huh? Last week, I woke up one morning and he was lying next to the bed. He's still in the hospital because of the stroke, in addition to his deteriorating health due to overwork and stress. Because of the stroke, he will no longer be able to move the left side of his body, so I'm afraid he won't be able to continue working. What is that? That's a terrible situation. Even though I haven't seen him, that's still worrisome. You could have told me about that even if we are in this relationship. Our relationship is one of the reasons, but also because I didn't think it was worth mentioning to you. Besides, I didn't want you to come back. Anyway, things have changed. He can't work anymore. He seems to be able to get a pension, and I'm reluctantly working part-time jobs, but we're a little short on living expenses. If things continue like this, I can't even buy Kayla clothes and other things like I used to. She will have a hard time. It will be fine until Kayla gets a job and our life becomes stable, so please send us some money. Even if you are incompetent, you can at least help your pretty sister, right? Please return the favor I've done for you until now. I'm disappointed if that's all you can say. You're such a jerk. What? After I left, I didn't block you, hoping that you guys would say sorry for the last chance, since you were my family. But after all, there was not a single word of apology, and Kayla kept texting me of abuse, checking me that I'm still alive and making fun of me as if she was spending her spare time. And today, your stupid request made me realize that my hope was useless. So, whatever. Shelly, I'm blocking your number as of today, and I'm changing my number. I'll never send money home, I'll never go back to your house like before, and I've realized that I never want to talk to you again. So think like I don't exist. It's better for both of us. What did you say? You think I'm going to let you do that? What are parents to you? I had a hard time giving birth to you, but you couldn't get a job at a decent school or company? At least send money back to your parents and be a good daughter. Don't make us upset. There you go. See? You won't change. Do you know that I have a heart too? Just because I didn't follow you, you treated me like I was incompetent and even abandoned me, saying I wasn't your child. But I worked, earned my own money, moved into a university dorm, and became an independent person. And I'm still working and studying in university to become an astronomer. I'm staying grounded for the life. I'm not being taken care of you. On the other hand, how's Kayla? She's a gifted person who is proud of being able to do anything. And on top of that, you guys took great care of her. How did she end up? Unlike Kayla, who became unemployed because she underestimated the world itself, let alone society, I'm different. So why should I have to help her when she treated me like that and made me break off relationship with you guys? Since that day 2 years ago, I have no obligation to clean up Kayla's mess, let alone be your slave, you know? Don't you think it's too selfish of you to ask me for help now after you made fun of me so much and agreed to cut me off? You're so cocky. Is that how you talk to your parents? Anyway, there's still a chance for Kayla who got her PhD. She's just in a bit of a slump right now. When she gets a new job, I'll leave you alone this time, so just shut up and send us money. PhD, hey, do you think it's really true? Well, she is certainly a brilliant girl, so there's a chance she could get it on her own, but... Huh? What do you mean? What? That's Kayla making out with a German student in this picture, right? Look closely. You're a pretty girl. Actually, when Kayla was studying abroad, a friend of mine who went to the same university as me went to Germany for fun. She saw this scene on her way back from a dinner with her friends and took a picture of it and sent it to me. Wait a minute. Then a friend told me this interesting story that Kayla was dating some guys and having sex with them and got answers of essays and exams as a reward. That's how she got the credits and passed grades she needed for her PhD so easily. You can come up with that naughty things if you're gorgeous and smart, huh? Easily? That's ridiculous. Kayla wouldn't do that. Don't be surprised yet. Here, this. Hey! This was sent to me by another friend of mine who works part-time at a club. And he said that every day, Kayla was playing with a bunch of guys like this. She even gave allowance to her favorite one every day. I wonder where the money came from. No way! Kayla is not... These are all fake! She's so easy. She used the money from LL Company to give it to them, perhaps? It's impossible for her to play with so many guys at the club every day and give them pocket money. I'm sure she's probably in debt as well. And also, she should have used your money and those bogus items in that storeroom, right? What? Oh God! All of them in that room are gone! And she even took more than half of the money from our accounts! Oh, I knew it. Now you see? And let me tell you once again, I won't send you any money, and I don't want anything from you guys when you say you'll buy me what I want. So, think this as a divine punishment for kicking me out and raising Kayla to be such a super selfish piece of shit. You just have to give up and go broke or work yourself to death. I'm going to completely cut myself off from you this time, so I'll leave everything to you guys. Wait a minute! Don't abandon us! I'm sorry for what I've done! Let's be a family again, and I'll make Kayla and your father apologize. And when our lives settle down, I'll pay you back double what I owe. I promise. So please, forgive us and help us, Shelly. It's too late. Well, what goes around comes around. You deserve it. Well then, good luck with your pretty girl. Goodbye, ex-mom. As I declared, I blocked my ex-mom, ex-dad, and ex-sister's numbers, and the next day, I changed my number on my phone. After this, I heard from a friend who lives near my parents' house that my ex-mom asked Kayla whether it was a fact or not, and she said, "Oh, you knew? So what? It's not a big deal. I'm special, right?" She wasn't sorry at all, so they got into a big fight, which contained cursed words and throwing things. Ex-mom's anger ended up in vain, and Kayla did not look for a job at all, saying, "I am not a person who is pushed by others." She never used her knowledge, qualifications, or PhD, which she earned by cheating. She shut herself and stayed unemployed. She spent money on clubs and gambles, stole mom's salary and dad's pension, and has accumulated even more debts. Furthermore, my ex-dad has dementia due to the stress of being hospitalized and not being able to move his left side of his body freely, and has started to hit my ex-mom, who was taking care of him. She was exhausted by working part-time that she was not used to, taking care of ex-dad and dealing with Kayla, who was not working, asking mom for money and having a debt. And finally, she was hospitalized in a mental hospital. The house was sold to help Kayla pay off her debts, and then she was chased by some scary guys and is now nowhere to be found. So, my ex-family, who loved my brilliant sister and excluded me from the family, has ended up in a big collapse. It hurts my heart a little, but I will not look back. I've learned a lot from this family. I will live my life humbly as a compassionate person while devoting myself to my dream of becoming an astronomer.
Armando, sorry for the sudden message. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah, no problem. What's up? You had your checkup today, right? Did something happen?
No, the baby is doing well. They told me it's still early, so I need to be very careful. It's my first pregnancy, so I need to do a lot of research. There are so many things I don't understand either.
Maybe you should just let nature take its course. You're going to be a mom, so there's a lot to look into. I'll support you as much as I can. My parents are very happy about it. What's up?
I was just thinking that you're going to be a dad too, so you should be more than happy. Besides, not only supporting me, you need to study too, okay? I think parenting is supposed to be done together by husband and wife.
Okay, I'll do my best in my study about being a good dad. Your parents passed away early, and the only close relatives are your grandparents. If you're going to have the baby at home, it'll be at my parents' house. So let's go home together this weekend.
Actually, about that, let's try to do our best together as much as possible, okay? I'm not thinking about going back home because I want us to do our best together as a married couple. And maybe could you tell your mother to hold off on the visits for a bit?
What's wrong with you? Why are you saying that all of a sudden?
She came to our house almost every day without an appointment. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't want to be stressed out in the future.
What are you talking about? You won't be stressed out since you don't need to take care of Mom. She's my mother. Mom wants a carefree relationship with you too, so you can depend on her more. She's the only mother you have, right?
But she doesn't even care when I was lying down with a migraine. She just entered the house, then said that if I keep lying down, I won't be able to give birth to a healthy child. She forced me to eat lukewarm vegetable soup too. She peeked into the fridge and stole things like ham and cheese. She made me clean the house with a rag because she thinks that I don't clean well enough. I can't do that since my morning sickness gets worse nowadays.
Well, it's true that our house is full of dust these days. It can't be helped.
What did you say?
I heard that my grandmother also educated my mom strictly about that. That's the way it's supposed to be. I don't mean to take her side, but I can understand why it bothered her to have the room filled with dust. She only grows enough crops for her own family now, but she used to be a hard-working farmer. I'm grateful for my mother's kindness.
After we got married, until I told her I was pregnant, she's been a very good mother-in-law, keeping a good distance from me. I feel like she's suddenly changed. Maybe she doesn't want any grandchildren.
No, that's not true. Both my mom and dad are really looking forward to see their grandchildren. I'm sure of it. Anyway, I'll let my mom know that you don't feel comfortable having her visiting our house every day.
Thanks. That would be great. She usually comes in here in a bad mood and often gives me some lectures about how to clean the house and hang the laundry. It's very stressful for me. She also told me that when she was at my age, her mother-in-law used to laugh at her if she couldn't do cleaning properly. She is full of sarcasm. I felt so depressed. I think this isn't good for my baby too since I'm pregnant.
Don't worry about that. I think she was only joking. My grandmother was very strict, so maybe that's why mom wants to discipline her daughter-in-law in the same way. The fact is, you don't know much about house chores, so why don't you be a big girl and learn from her? It's good to learn, isn't it?
What kind of mother-in-law was your grandmother? Did she bully her daughter-in-law?
What? My grandmother spent her last years in a retirement home where she died, but she was a kind, normal grandmother. By the way, my dad said we can do whatever we want with our warehouse.
Are you talking about that old warehouse behind your parents' house? You said it was full of junk and hasn't been opened in years. So what are you going to do with that old warehouse?
It's old, but it's sturdy, and there's a huge carpet inside. I heard that giving birth at home is the latest trend.
Is that so? I've never heard of it.
I think giving birth at home is a good idea. Pregnant women can give birth in the most relaxing place. The whole family can wait for the baby, and there's no need for immediate hospitalization.
There may be some disadvantages, so I'll have to look into it. What if there are hygiene problems and some other emergency matters?
Well, I think it'll be nice to have the whole family to support the childbirth. It doesn't sound like it would cost a lot of money either. I feel there are a lot of advantages for giving birth at home.
If you are being stingy and I end up in an emergency room at the hospital during childbirth, you'll have to pay more for that. It's my first childbirth, so I want to make sure I have the best support.
Okay, well, we'll talk about it later. So, if you're going to have the baby at home, you can have it there.
What?
So, you can clean up inside. Except for my dad's fishing gear, he said we can throw everything away. I'm glad to know that you can give birth to the baby at home.
What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? I just told you, didn't I? I'm not going back to my hometown, and I'm not having the baby at home.
Don't say that. Let's just get this over with, one step at a time.
Wait a minute. Don't decide on your own. I'm the one who's going to give birth, remember?
I'm sorry that Mom said all those terrible things to you.
Huh?
I'm having a hard time since you don't get along well with Mom. Next weekend, let's go thank my mom and dad together, okay?
Thank your parents?
I'm going back to work. I might be a little late today.
You always come home very late whenever you say that. Just come home early today for sure, okay? It's important. We need to discuss it properly.
Well, it's for my lovely wife, so I'll do my best.
That's a promise you must keep. We had this conversation, but my husband, Armando, came home after 10 p.m. and he was drunk. So as expected, I couldn't talk to him. I guess maybe he feels that it's hard to suddenly become a father. We had been married for 2 years and had been taking it easy, letting nature take its course and hoping to have a baby when it came. My husband doesn't really understand about pregnancy and childbirth, and my mother-in-law is a control freak woman. I'm a pregnant woman who is having a headache every day by dealing with people like them.
Cindy, where are you? I heard you ran away from home. Are you aware that you're in your last month of pregnancy? Where in the world are you?
I'm at our apartment. I can't do this anymore.
Seriously? What are you talking about? You're going to be a mother soon. You need to be tough, and you're not trying hard enough. If you don't get your act together, the baby inside you is gonna be worried.
It's just impossible. I went to your parents' house today because your mother suddenly called me. That alone was hard enough. Not only the relatives, but even the neighbors were gathered there. Then your mother suddenly introduced me to those people. I had to serve tea while struggling with my big belly, and everyone asked me lots of questions. And then they all went on and on about the ins and outs of giving birth at home. What on earth was your mother trying to do?
They're all concerned since it's your first time to give birth, so don't take it personally. The culture in the countryside is just like that. People treat you as a family member.
I heard your mother gave birth to you in that warehouse. She was working even in the last month of pregnancy and went out to the fields right after the birth. She told me in a very grumpy way, I don't want to suffer from the same fate.
Yes, I heard that my mother gave birth to me at that warehouse. It's in the countryside. She said that a midwife helped her during the childbirth. That must have been a memorable birth, right?
Of course not. Besides, I heard that your grandmother took the baby. I can't imagine a childbirth like that.
Oh, really? I didn't know about that.
Are you telling me that your mother will be the midwife during my childbirth? You gotta be kidding me. I started shuddering just by thinking about it.
Of course she will. You need a certificate to become a midwife, and Mom has it.
That's not what I meant. I don't want my mother-in-law to be there for my childbirth. I don't want to be seen by her.
But I might be at work when you go into labor, so I won't be at your side. Don't you think it would be safer to have someone by your side at that time?
No way. I don't feel safe at all with your mother beside me. I'd rather be alone than to be together with that grumpy woman.
What's wrong with you? You seem to be hysterical. Is there a problem with your hormonal balance? It's hard for me too, being caught between my wife and mother. Just listen to what Mom tells you. It's as simple as that. If you don't get along with my parents, you are going to face more hardship in the future.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
I'm the eldest son in the family, so I have to live with my parents sooner or later.
I didn't hear anything about living together with your parents. You are the eldest son, and the farm owned by your family is now out of business. That's what your mother said when we got married. We should create a lifestyle together that fits us. I don't think we have to live together with your parents.
You're so silly. Why can't you understand Mom's true intention? Our ancestors have been farmers for generations, and it must be hard to give up the fields we inherited. That's why we need to live together. I'll work outside the house, and you can help the farm with my parents. We're going to have a baby. It's the best timing, right?
Oh my God, my stomach's aching.
Seriously? Are you okay?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Maybe I'm just too excited. I'm going to the hospital from now.
Pull yourself together, Cindy. The baby is my parents' long-awaited first grandchild. If anything happens, call me right away.
I'll call you later.
Cindy, where are you now? You just texted me that you're going back home and you need some time alone. I don't understand it all. What on earth is going on? Please explain to me, Cindy. I'll let Mom know about this, okay? I don't care if you regret it later. You finally read my message. What on earth were you thinking, Cindy? Where have you been all this time? I've asked your grandparents and your friends, but nobody's heard anything from you. You only left a short note, but you read my messages, so the police wouldn't take any action against you. I'm so anxious, you know. Can you tell me what happened?
I was at your parents' house the whole time.
Huh?
You said you were going to report to your mother. You never called your parents even once. Can you explain that to me? Were you afraid that your parents will find out that your wife ran away from you?
It's not like that. It's just, I didn't want them to worry.
Well, that's okay. After you finish your work today, please come over to your parents' house.
My parents' house, okay. How's your health? Are you eating enough? By the way, I took the food delivery and ate some instant food all the time. As my wife, you should take responsibility for that.
I'm fine. Your mom taught me how to make molokea salad.
Oh, that's good. It's a wife's duty to learn the taste of her husband's family. But I thought you hate molokea. I'm proud of Mom because she made you overcome your dislikes.
It was hard when I had morning sickness, but now it tastes great.
We grow vegetables in our garden. You should ask Mom to teach you how to farm too. And you should keep eating it.
Why don't you learn from your mother then?
Well, farmers need strong women to take care of everything. My father doesn't do much work. I don't think a man would be of much use. Why don't you let Mom teach you? She's a good teacher. You don't get many great teachers like that nowadays.
Yeah, she was a really good mother-in-law. You know what? Molokea is rich in folic acid, which is necessary for pregnant women. Also, you should avoid ham and natural cheese in the first trimester of pregnancy. I was surprised when I looked it up later. I'm ashamed of my ignorance. Your mother is really well educated.
Glad to hear that you're willing to accept the fact now. You should thank Mom and listen to her. If you do that, you'll be safe from now on. Are you trying to live together with them now? You should have said something to me about that. I'm sure we'll have a great family now. 5 of us, including the baby, and we'll live happily ever after.
Once again, looking back at what you said, it's really irritating. Messages are so handy in a situation like this.
What are you talking about?
I saw the messages you sent to your mother.
Huh?
The more I look at those messages, the more I realize how much it sucks. You told your mother that I want to live with her and her husband to help the farm in the future. Also, that I want to raise my child in the countryside and help to bridge the gap between your parents and the people around them. I didn't say anything like that. How dare you told so many lies to your mother?
I thought it would go more smoothly if I said it was my wife's idea. I've been thinking about it a lot myself.
You told your mother that since I grew up with my grandparents, she'll have to be very strict with me. Moreover, you said that I'm a penny pincher, that I don't want to hire someone to do the housework. So you told your mom to let me do all the housework. I can't believe you convinced your mother to be a snitch. What on earth are you thinking? I've never heard of a son forcing his own mother to be a wife beater. Your mother must have been in a lot of pain.
To call my mom a wife beater is an exaggeration. She was just trying to educate you so that you can be a good farmer's wife.
I don't think so. Don't say it like your mother did it. It was your order, wasn't it? To top it off, she said it was my dream to have a home birth, and that I want to use the warehouse where you were born. Those are lies.
I was just trying to do the right thing.
Stop kidding me. Your mother is almost neurotic over this matter. That's why she's so grumpy. I can understand her feeling now.
What? Why? Isn't it exciting to have a son and a grandson born at the same place?
Are you crazy? Where in the world would a pregnant woman like to give birth in a dingy warehouse with zero sanitation? Your mother had no choice at that time because your grandmother was bullying her. I feel sorry for your mother.
What do you mean by bully?
Your mother cried and told me that she was in pain because she remembered what her mother-in-law did to her. Can you explain the details?
Crying? Why?
Your grandmother was the worst woman in the neighborhood. She must have been a terrible person.
No, she wasn't. She was a kind grandmother to me.
The neighbors were really surprised when you were born. You're not even 30 years old yet, so it was only 30 years ago. It wasn't during the war or anything, okay? In those days, most mother-in-laws made their children's wives work like slaves and bullied them like forcing them to give birth in a dirty warehouse. Both lives of the mother and child were in danger because there's a high possibility of infection during the childbirth. That's why she only gave birth to you. You didn't know that, did you? Your mother is suffering alone.
I didn't know about that at all.
If it's the trend nowadays that I want to use the warehouse for childbirth, she'd like to respect that. But she wanted to convince me to give it up because it wasn't safe after all. That's why she got the neighbors and relatives all gathered to tell me the details about home births. I think that's her true intention. It was a form of kindness from the neighbors and your mother. I feel bad that I didn't listen to everyone's opinion calmly at that time.
I had no idea about that. To me, my grandmother was a kind woman who had a lot of knowledge about everything. I wonder why she was bullying my mother.
I think it's because your grandmother was a penny pincher.
I'm sorry, but really, I was just trying to be a nice husband to you. I didn't mean to make you or Mom suffer.
As the conclusion, I'm divorcing you.
Huh? What are you talking about? Calm down. No one would allow you to do such thing. First of all, what are you going to do after the divorce? You're heavily pregnant and you have no relatives to rely on.
For your information, I have parents.
What? Your parents died and you don't have any siblings. Did you lie to me about that?
To be precise, I now have parents. I'm going to be adopted by your parents. I'm so happy that I could cry like a baby.
You're divorcing me because of that? I don't understand. Stop talking nonsense.
Your parents are going to cut ties with you.
No kidding. I'm their only son. I don't think they'll do that.
They said that you are a stupid son. I could tell how hard it was for your mother to cope when I saw her messages with you. When you actually tell her to become a wife beater, she told me that you sounded just like her mother-in-law. She doesn't want to see your face because you remind her of what your cruel grandmother said and done in the past.
I don't think my mother would say such a thing about me. I didn't order her to be a wife beater. I just thought that's how the relationship was with wives and mothers-in-law in the real world.
In a way, you're also your grandmother's victim. I'm sorry to hear that.
Maybe you're right.
Even if your parents adopted me, It would be legally difficult for me to keep you apart from me. As long as you're alive, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't come near my parents' house. They have agreed to leave me as much of their property as possible in the form of a living will to their grandchildren. I'll take care of your parents on behalf of you. I don't need you anymore.
Oh no, what am I supposed to do from now?
You'll end up just like your grandmother, dying alone in a retirement home.
No way, give me a break. I'm sorry for what I've done, Cindy. I'll listen to you wholeheartedly from now on. We'll raise the child together, okay? The child in your belly is mine, right? I'm also obligated to raise the child.
Are you telling me that you still don't understand your current situation?
What do you mean by that?
It's too late. My love and affection for you have worn out. Even your mother said the same thing.
I was just trying my best to be good to my family.
To be honest, I'm not blaming you for ordering your mother to become a wife beater. The main reason of our divorce is I can't take any more of your insensitive word choice and attitude. My child will suffer too if I stay married to you. I'll leave the rest to the lawyers. Please talk through them if you want to talk to me.
Wait a minute, Cindy.
Armando was very stubborn that he refused to cooperate and did not agree to the divorce. It was quite a struggle, but after the baby was born, we somehow managed to get divorced without incident. Of course, I gave birth at the hospital. My first child was a healthy baby girl. In the end, it was probably a good thing for my daughter's sake. The relationship between me and Armando's mother is very good now. I can live moderately well with my daughter between us. I'm very thankful for her support. About Armando's father, he's being nice to me, but secretly, I think he's afraid that his wife is going to divorce him after what happened with Armando. That's why currently, he's trying his best to be devoted to his wife. I think it's a good thing. I don't know what the future holds for me yet, but I would like to discuss it thoroughly with my family.
Hey, Jasmine. Just realized I haven't gotten my allowance for this month. Any idea what might be up?
I'm not sure. Adam's usually the one who handles the money. I'll talk to him about it tonight and see what's going on.
Tonight? I'm running low on funds. You're a housewife. Why can't you handle it instead? Just make the transfer yourself.
That's because Adam feels guilty if I handle the transfer as well.
Why would he feel guilty about that? You're the wife, aren't you? It's only natural for you to manage the finances.
I know.
Besides, since you've quit your job, you have plenty of free time, right? You should be able to handle this yourself.
Okay.
Jasmine, you're a housewife, so you must have a lot of free time, huh?
I'm out running errands today.
Errands? It's probably just nonsense, right?
I sent the allowance we talked about yesterday.
Oh, really? Thanks. But there's no way it should take a day for the transfer to go through.
I also did some shopping, so I took a little stroll to unwind.
You don't need a break. You're so idle. But that works out perfectly. Just go ahead and finish up our shopping while you're at it.
What?
You're out shopping, aren't you? Why not grab some groceries for me? Oh, yeah. Make sure to pick up ingredients for tonight's dinner too. I'm craving something healthy, so make sure to get some organic ones.
Georgia, wait a minute. I have some household chores to take care of today, so I'm not sure if I'll have the time.
What? Can't you just listen to what your mother-in-law says without complaining? You don't even have a job, you lazy housewife, so stop talking back. Just do as you're told without fussing.
Okay.
Hey, What was that dinner last night?
What about it?
The food is too bland. I can't eat such tasteless dishes. Are you treating me like an old person?
It's not like that. I just used less salt for health reasons.
So that's why it didn't taste good. Just to let you know, my taste buds are more discerning than you might think. I don't dine out with friends for no reason.
I'm sorry.
So, you're free today, right?
Since I was out yesterday, I plan to focus on household chores today.
Just doing chores won't make a big difference. Forget about that house. Come over and clean mine instead. You should help out your solo living in-law, right?
Now?
Yes, come now.
I'll hurry and finish up cleaning our house. Would it be okay to come over after that?
I said I want it done right away. Just shut up and listen. Vacuum, clean the windows, scrub the bath, tidy the toilet. Yes, I want it all done, even waxing the floors.
All right, I'll help with waxing the floors then. It's hard on the back, so...
What are you saying? You're doing it all by yourself.
Me?
Of course. You come to my place to do chores, and you expect me to help? What kind of nerve do you have?
If I head over now, I might not finish before dinner.
No, I expect you to finish it properly. You have lots of free time every day, so you need to work at least that much. Adam's dealing with a lot on his own, you know.
What will you be doing while I'm cleaning?
I have plans with my friends, so I'm heading out now. Just because I'm not here doesn't mean you can't slack off. If it's not finished by the time I get back, there will be consequences.
Okay.
Since you're probably free today, could you come over and help with the yard work? The grass is growing wild with the weather getting warmer. Make sure to weed properly, okay?
I have my doctor's appointment today. Can we do it another day?
What appointment?
Dentist appointment.
Dentist? Are you in pain or something?
I'm feeling better now, but I'm here for maintenance on another tooth. It's tough to get another appointment. Could we reschedule?
Are you still talking back to me? I told you, my word is final. I want you to do yard work today. Can't you understand a simple request?
But I've already scheduled my dental treatment and I really need to go. It'll only take about 30 minutes, so I'll come over right after that.
Why are you saying such ridiculous things? Are you really going to ignore your mother-in-law and go to the dentist? You don't seem to understand your role as a daughter-in-law at all.
But Georgia, I've already been going there for 3 days straight. If I go again today, it'll mess up my plans.
But? Do you really think that excuse will work? Isn't it the duty of a daughter-in-law to obey her mother-in-law? Anyway, come over right away and get started on cleaning the yard. If you don't start soon, it'll be dark before you know it.
Fine.
Hey, it's been a while now. How are you?
Hi, Georgia. I've been sick all week and couldn't even get in touch.
What? You've been sick even though you're not doing anything all day? You really need to step up as a daughter-in-law. How will you handle things when you have kids?
Yeah, I've been realizing I need to manage myself better. Like you said, I need to build up more strength before we have kids.
You're really slow to catch on, aren't you? I wonder when you'll even have kids at this rate. If you're so lazy, clueless, and can't even manage yourself, it might be a while yet.
Please don't say things like that. I'm sensitive about not being able to have children myself.
Being sensitive won't make a baby appear, will it? If you're serious about having children, go to the hospital for treatment soon.
Treatment costs money, so I'd like to discuss it with Adam before making any decisions.
It's really sad for Adam that he still can't have a child, no matter how long he waits.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we're having a family gathering at our place this weekend. Come over with Adam.
That sounds fun.
Fun? But don't get it twisted. Being a daughter-in-law means working to entertain guests, you know? So don't think you'll have time for chit-chat.
I understand.
I need you to wax the floor. Please come early.
Huh?
Wax takes time to dry, right? So I want you to start working on it early in the morning.
I just waxed it last week, right?
Are you trying to argue with me again? I've never seen you give a straight answer. With the family coming over this weekend, it's only natural to want the house spotless. It's all about hospitality.
You're right. Okay then, I'll ask Adam to help me.
No.
Huh?
Why would you ask Adam for help?
I can finish sooner if I got help.
Even so, you know he's tired from work. Since you're the one with plenty of free time, you should handle the waxing. You really only think about unnecessary things.
Well,
after you finish cleaning, start preparing the food, okay?
Is there enough time to do that?
It's your job to make everything work.
Honestly, I don't know if I can make it on time.
It's way too early for a slave like you to defy me.
A slave? Really?
Anyway, please don't make something bland and tasteless like last time's dish, okay? Jasmine, what are you spacing out for? Hurry up and get the whole house cleaned, laundry done, and pick up a dozen bottles of wine.
Okay.
You really are useless no matter what I ask you to do. Were you always this slow? You piss me off just by looking at you.
I'm sorry. I'm doing my best to work as fast as I can, but I won't have time to go shopping. Would it be okay if you ask Adam to buy a dozen bottles of wine?
Oh my God! How many times do I have to tell you? Adam is tired from work every day. Don't you think he deserves a break on his day off?
I know that, but...
Then figure it out yourself. My relatives are gonna be here in 3 hours. Hey, is the food not ready yet? There's nothing on the table at all. Seriously? What's going on?
I believe we'll have everything set out on the table by the time everyone arrives.
It's embarrassing that the food isn't ready yet, and we're the ones hosting. You're so slow and inefficient. Maybe I should have hired a maid. It's no wonder, considering you were raised by a single parent. You just do what you can to make it work, right? I'm guessing it's because your mom wasn't there to teach you. So you really never got the hang of household chores.
Georgia, I feel really sorry about the food not being ready. But could you please not mention it in front of the relatives who are here?
It's the truth. What's wrong with that?
You mentioned that I grew up in a single-parent household, right? It's fine if it's about me, but please don't insult my mom. She's been a hard worker who raised me alone. I've seen her work harder than anyone else. It's not right to speak badly about her. I can handle all household chores just fine. Adam also appreciates it at home. And even my mom back home says I'm doing a good job.
Enough with the fussing. Just finish your cooking. Everyone will be here soon.
Georgia, how much longer do you plan on treating me like your slave? I'm no Wonder Woman, you know. There are limits to what I can manage on my own.
Are you starting with excuses again? I've had enough of them. You talk a big game, so get those hands moving and get to work.
Georgia,
What?
I've had enough. I think I've really pushed myself hard to get this far.
Huh? What the hell, Jasmine? My relatives are giving me a lecture because of you. It's your fault. What exactly did you say?
Huh? I told you I've had enough, remember? I laid out everything you've been pushing me to do. Then, I finally said I couldn't take it anymore and left.
What did you just do? Now they're telling me I'm a bully.
It's the truth.
My relatives are telling me to apologize to you.
I mean, it's only fair. Especially after being treated like your slave. I made sure to tell your relatives about that too.
A slave. I just wanted you to understand your role as a daughter-in-law.
Was that supposed to make me aware? Calling me over every single day? Canceling all my plans just to make me do chores at your house? Doesn't that seem a bit off?
What do you mean?
You just wanted me to do things for you because you thought I had nothing else to do, didn't you?
That's bullshit.
Is it? You dumped all the chores on me while you went out for lunch with friends, took little trips, went to the salon or spa, didn't you?
It just happened that I had other things to do at the same time.
First of all, you don't even work. Where'd you get all that money to go out and do things? How can you afford that when you're the one getting financial support from us?
That's none of your business. Adam is the one who gives me an allowance.
Since Adam and I are married, it's my money too, right? We don't have a lot of money either, you know. We're even struggling with the idea of infertility treatments.
Huh? Are you blaming me for that? The reason you don't have money is because you quit your job. You sure know how to shift the blame, don't you?
I was trying to live a calm and regular life because I want children. But with you constantly bossing me around, it's no wonder we can't have kids.
You're quite cheeky, aren't you? I don't need such a disrespectful daughter-in-law. Divorce Adam now.
Okay, fine. Whatever you say, boss. I'll divorce Adam for you.
I'm sorry.
What do you want, Georgia? I've told Adam I'm divorcing him. I listened to you without arguing this time.
I guess I said that without really thinking it through. I wasn't serious. I just wanted you to understand your role as my daughter-in-law.
I don't get it. Whatever. I'm divorcing Adam.
Please, reconsider. Adam and our relatives are furious with me. He even mentioned cutting ties with me.
Oh, really?
They told me to apologize to you. I'm really sorry.
And what? You think everything is going to be okay because you apologized? Anyway, I'm finalizing the divorce with your son.
Wait a minute. I'm telling you to reconsider your divorce with Adam.
Why? I'm a useless wife for you, right? I think it's best to stay away, even if Adam gets mad at me.
I can't do that. I don't want my son to cut ties with me just because you divorced him.
Oh yeah, if he cuts you off, no more allowance, right? I get it now.
Well, if you get it now, why not reconsider the divorce? Just stay married to my son.
You really don't know anything.
Huh?
I'm the one who was giving you the money.
That can't be true. You don't even work. So where are you getting the money from?
Yeah, I saved money from when I used to work. If Adam gives you the money, we won't be able to survive. So it doesn't matter if I divorce him or not. You won't receive any allowance anymore. Even if I stayed married to him, I won't send you money.
Are you kidding me? It wasn't Adam?
Listen, Georgia. Adam asked me to help him out until you pay off your debt. He felt bad for not making enough and had to ask me for help.
No way.
That's also why I couldn't continue infertility treatment. I had saved that money for our future children. So when I quit my job, the plan was to use those savings for treatment. But then, your debt came up and everything changed. I've had enough of being controlled by you.
I wasn't controlling you.
You talk big. Try to remember what you did. Now repay the debt slowly with your pension. You've already spent all the inheritance from your husband, right?
How do you know about that?
Adam told me about everything before we started sending you money. It's astonishing how freely you spent. Despite exhausting the inheritance, you showed no remorse.
I just wanted to ease the loneliness of losing my husband, so...
Nothing you say matters now. Anyway, I'm going back to my parents' house, so you won't get any more money from me. Be careful with your spending from now on.
Please don't say that. If you really want to divorce Adam, that's fine with me. But could you please keep sending me the allowance? I'll be in big trouble if it stops. Please, can you help me out?
Stop joking around. I never want to see you again, ever. I'm blocking your number, so don't try to contact me.
Jasmine, please.
She used my money, dumped all the housework on me like a slave, and lived freely. But when I cut off the allowance, everything changed. With her pension mostly going to pay off debts, she had to start working part-time to make ends meet. It's only fair. But my mother-in-law hates her job so much that she's thinking about selling the family home left by her husband. I don't really care anymore, so she can do what she wants. As for me, I'm still married to Adam. He knew about his mom's mistreatment of me from the start, and we planned for this if I couldn't take it anymore. He got fed up with his mom's spending habits and cut ties with her for good. Now we're living our life as just the two of us in our new apartment. And guess what? We found out I'm pregnant. We're both wishing for a healthy and happy baby.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!